out in an opening statement and made a joke and said, y'all need to find my client guilty.
Well, the major thing they were talking about, you know, at one point, she was dealing with Asriel a lot, and then, you know, Asriel ended up getting this other attorney, Morgan Schmidt's she got her.
They have on that channel.
Yeah, that one. They don't want to support. Never mind, I ain't even gonna go down there. But anywho, they were trying to say that she was being.
Come on in. Let's talk about these two sides going on. It's amazing. Hit the like button coming in. Got two sides. Hit the like button coming in. We got two sides. What's going on, Raxman? What's going on, Tay? What's going on? We got two sides to the story out here. I'm gonna have to call bullshit. It is what it is. Now, I'm gonna give it some time. Let some people get in the room. I got my grandson down here, so you might hear him. Oh, you know, y'all know his health issues, so you may. Hey, boo-boo. I know she be like, bitch, you ain't called nobody, bitch. I ain't heard from you in a week, bitch. But guess what? This a whole nose bar this morning. Let's do this one here while I wait for the crowd to come in, because Pat got something to say with her 2 cents. Back on deck. Guess what? Back on deck on my fly shit. Really on my shit. Pay some respect. Happy Sunday, boo. Blowing smoke, catch your contact. Niggas really mad, they can't stop us. Back on the scene, unconscious. Always been me, I'm popping. I ain't really here for the gossip, nah. Blah, 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 yeah, I'm hot, bitch. Try to play me, but you tried it. Way too wavy, gotta ride it. Pull up on you, yeah, we sliding. Make her eyes roll when I slide in. Neck on red, so shine, man. Tell them say less, no comment. And we only here for the comments. Pull up and hop out, we slide. Loaded on the side. These niggas be lying. Skating on niggas, we gliding. I'm hitting that bitch in the drive. Hitting that bitch while we vibing. You know I be on that time and light up, I'm firing. Dress it up, yeah, I be styling. Eat up the drip, she be dining. Straight to the top, she be climbing. We the ones that they admire. All of these niggas expiring. Ice on the bus and we hiring. Raising the hood where it's sirens. They hopping on shit like a pirate. Hey, dropping the boat and I came for the loot and the treasure. These niggas be hating, do better. Dropping them ashes, done burn me a hole in my sweater. I'm stingy, I'm holding this cheddar. Holding this cheese, living more better. Smoking these doobies with Xavier. We keep this shit gravy. Yeah, we too groovy. We keep it unruly. Know it you truly. Smoke a big head, call it Stewie. Bad chick wanna do me. Ass thick, and she cool. She busted open like a Uzi. I busted, then I'm back to duty. Call of Duty, I'm online with it. Took my time with it. Watch the operatives, they be plotting shit on the go with the gang and they rock with us. Everywhere that we go, we be popping. Yeah, we popular. Eyes on us like binocular. Yeah, they timeless. Oh yeah, bitch, man. You know what? Let's kill this right here. Let's jump right into that shit right there. Let me kill that shit. Let me kill that, right? The challenge is over. I went a whole week with no cursing. It was hard as hell, but you know what? I'm gonna continue to work and pray on me. Y'all do that. So this shit here is about to come out right now. Ty, you need to explain to the people what the hell you put me on. Did y'all check it out? If y'all ain't checked it out, let me show it to y'all, because I thought the shit was funny. I ain't gonna lie. And I had a half a bottle of Moscato when I was alerted that, hey, you on one too, right? Little bald head ass Ty. Though, you know, bum ass Ty. Ty ain't got shit to do all day but crop some heads on the pictures, right? So, you know, I was alarmed about it. I guess it was done some time ago, right? Because I ain't know, right? But then it was like, you on one? And I was like, say word?
So I went on over. Let me, I don't go to Ty shit because Ty shit is more clown shit than my shit. If I'm doing clown shit, I don't need Ty shit. You understand what I'm saying? So I went over. Let me show y'all this shit here. So y'all can get a good laugh right now. Ty, the one who is allegedly, can't, don't do shit or whatever, keep up a bunch of shit. So to me, she's an old bum ass bitch. It is what it is. But she cracked me the fuck up. I ain't gonna lie, she cracked me up, y'all. I couldn't stop laughing when I saw it. I couldn't stop laughing. Let me show y'all what Ty did to me. Okay? Now I'm gonna learn how to do this shit. And I guarantee you, Ty, you going on every goddamn head body I can find on some goddamn TikTok. Oh, I'm gonna set you right. One thing you don't do is teach somebody else some shit that's gonna come back on you. And I'm gonna put that head on so much shit and post Ty shit up. It don't make no sense. Anyways, let me see if y'all can see this shit. Look what Ty did to me. Look what the fuck, Ty. Now I'm sitting up there like Ty. Ty. I don't have a tattoo here, Ty, and I can pop. Ty. That ain't me, bitch. That ain't Ty. Like Ty said, shake it, nappy pappy. I'm like this bitch here. Ty, what the fuck is this? Ty, you got some goddamn explaining to do, bitch. Cause this is shit, I'm gonna get your ass back. Just so you know. You just don't know when I'm coming. But this some fucked up shit, y'all. This some fucked up shit here. Come on. What the fuck? Ty. I saw this shit, y'all. And I was on my Moscato, right? I know you done, sister. I know you done, girl, because this shit here, Empress Boo. When I tell you I laughed my ass off, I'm literally showing family this shit, right? I'm like, look what this bitch here done. They, the first thing Black people ask, like, who did that? Man, some bum ass YouTube ass bitch, see the bitch ain't got shit to do. Nothing to do. Nothing. She don't even go to the grocery store. The bitch get Uber delivery and everything. She don't do a motherfucking thing, but sit on there and put people heads on the picture. But I'm gonna have to say though, y'all, she really had me popping it on there, right? Put a one in the chat. She got me throwing that shit back, right? Nappy pappy. It's nappy today too, Tack. I ain't took it down yet. I ain't in no hurry to take it down. What you say, Empress? You done for the rest of the year? Listen, I was on a half a bottle of Moscato, girl. Moscato. I should bring it down, show y'all what I was drinking then, right? And I'm sitting here like, I was alarmed about it. I'm like, well, okay. Then my friend goes, she goes, well, I should have told you a long time ago, I don't go on that shit. I'm trying to get this screen off, y'all. Right? And I started scrolling and scrolling. I ain't the only one on there. Oh, no. Oh no, y'all want to see Ratchet Randa and Catfish in the rink? They in the rink fighting, right? The time this bitch to put Ratchet Randa and Catfish in the rink, right? I'm gonna show y'all. And guess who head pops out in around the rink looking at it? Ty put me in the middle. Let me show y'all this shit. Let me show y'all what she done did to Ratchet Randa and Catfish, right? But the thing of it is, right, that's they fight, they in the ring, and Ty stank ass put my head in there looking like this at the fight, right? I'm like, this bitch here is nuts. Let me show y'all this shit. Shit crazy, right? I was gonna put all her shit in the video. Let me show y'all. Where the fuck is that? The shit is crazy. I'm looking at Randa and Catfish fighting in the rink, y'all. You can't make this shit up. And I'm like, you mean to tell me that this girl ain't got shit to do but this shit? Yeah, she busy. Let me find it. Hold on. Oh, here we go. This one right here. Oh no, that's Boom Boom and somebody else. Let me find y'all. Let me find. Lord, look what she did to Catfish, y'all. Look what she did to Catfish. Look what she did to Catfish. That's it, crap. And Catherine's going to get a stimulus check. I cannot. Now, let me get to the other one, right? Because this one about, hold on, this one about, with Bookham on there, right? Shit fun as hell. I mean, she done put fire on one. Sylvia is on one. Hollywood on one. The shit is nuts. When I tell y'all this shit is nuts, y'all got to see the one with DJ on it. Now that shit is hilarious. You cannot make this up. It's fucking, okay, now here we go. Let me find, I got to find Ratchet Rand and Catfish fighting in the ring. But then she brings my head up looking at them fighting. Like, the fuck? What in the fuck? I'm gonna show y'all. We're gonna do a little laughter right quick before I tell y'all what I want to tell y'all about these two sides and this money and this corruption and deception. Girl, this R. Kelly shit here, baby. Wait, let me find it. Let me see if this is. No, that's not it. Okay, that's one. I'm just gonna show y'all three of them. What this girl been over there doing. And listen, y'all gonna mess around and have y'all, maybe it was Sylvia. Where the fuck is it at? Oh, that's Sylvia and Hollywood. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. And you got Hollywood just standing there, ain't even fighting back, right? And she just got Sylvia bouncing around her, giving her a left hook, y'all. The shit is nuts, I swear. I won't be going back over here, but I just peeped it. I cannot fact. What in the hell is, it was one with Catfish and Miranda. Don't you hate when you don't save shit? When you can't find the shit? Anyways, y'all, because it's on there.
Weightlifting can be very dangerous. That's why you always
it's on there. I just gotta find it. She ain't got too many other damn things, right? But then this girl got my head poking up, looking at the goddamn fight. I'm like, But I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna let you know. I'm gonna get you, though. It's coming back, girl. What's going on, Dip? What's going on, Jay and the Basic? What's going on, y'all? We Poo, what's going on? We getting some little laughter in before I'm gonna open up phone lines on this here show right here. Oh, I'm gonna open up and I'm gonna drop the link. We got two different sides going on. We got money involved in the middle. We got people allegedly it's in the shorts. Oh, okay, let me go to the shorts. This one right here, you can't make this shit up. You can't, this girl been busy. Look at this shit she doing. You can't, I did, Basic. At least she had me kind of popping it, really good, right? Look what she did to Don Russ. Look what she did. Look what she did to Don Russ, y'all. This shit crazy. This shit crazy as fuck. Look. I ain't lying though. He breaking it down. I ain't gonna lie. Like, oh shit. Hold on. Let's find some. This fucked up, Ty. I'm gonna get you for this one, Ty. This some fucked up shit here. That is not me. For the record, it's not me. I do not have a tat. That is not my house. Ty just on some heavy meth right now. She on some heavy meth. You welcome, boo. Catfish, you gonna get your stimulus check, girl. You need your stimulus check, girl. Look at the shoes, y'all. This girl been busy. Hold on, where ain't done? Oh, here it is. Look at that. That's a random catfish, y'all. Look at my head. Why do she have me at the boxing ring? Why? Why am I at, oh, look at Boom Boom at the boxing ring. Why? Look at Randa knock, look Randa knock out. Boom. Look at that fish. Boom Boom. One more time, look at this. This girl is sick. She on some type of crack, meth, or some goddamn bullshit, alcohol. I don't know. It was, oh, wait a minute. I didn't even notice that spitting fire was the ref. Did y'all notice that? Watch. The spitting fire, the goddamn referee. I didn't even see that. Check it out. Let's go over there. Look at spitting fire. Look at spitting fire is the ref. you can't take it out. Oh my God. Wait, this is another one. We seen that one. What the fuck? This girl been busy, y'all. She been too damn busy. What in the fuck is she been doing over there? Ty. That's Sylvia, y'all, in Booker. The book I'm taking Sylvia to jail. Y'all know this shit is too much. I did not know that this girl was over there doing some shit. Look what she did to JoJo, y'all. Look what she did. I cannot. Oh, Ty. Oh, I'm getting you back, honey. DJ, y'all ready for this one? The fuck is this? Yeah, JoJo made the cut, girl. Yeah, this shit here, baby. But when she did me, honey. Oh, I'm getting you back. Oh my God. This bitch here, y'all. At least she got me dancing. I ain't lying. You know, at least she got me on there popping it. I ain't lying. She got me popping it, y'all. But this one here, I'm gonna have to steal this one though. I need my stimulus checks. Yeah. This one shit here. Get away from me. Oh shit. I need my stimulus check. Yeah. That shit crazy, y'all. Woo, child. Well, Ty. Yeah, I'm gonna get you back. I'm gonna get you. Y'all get some shout out, get some good morning. So, oh, Keandre, He's down here, so I ain't got nobody upstairs to watch him right now. So he's hanging out with me. You want some of this? Say hi. Can you say hi? Better not touch it. Y'all tell Keandre you better not touch it. He gonna play with him. Say good morning. Say good morning. Say hi. He did something to the camera too. It's blurry now. I don't know why. Did it go blurry? Hey. Say hey. Speak in the microphone. Say hey. No, don't spit. Hey. Hey. Say hey. Say hey. You want to show them you can say old MacDonald? Old MacDonald had a farm. Old MacDonald had a farm. Oh, yeah. Good job. One more time. Old MacDonald had a farm. Yeah. Huh? Good job. Yay. Yay. You see they say hi. Hi, Jigger. They say hi. He need his hair comb. Anybody want to braid it? Because I ain't braiding it. I done retired from French braiding, y'all. He's doing excellent. We're trying to get him to the party. He's got a birthday coming up. December 12th or the 6th. He won is the 12th or the 6th, or is vice versa. But both of their birthdays is in December coming up. So, but Keandre, yeah, you guys know his history. He's doing well. I will not tell anybody what he was diagnosed with, but right now he is being tested for autism as well. So he's had one test, and I think he's got to go back in here soon. But we're working on potty training. As far as sign language, it's going to be a little too hard right now because of he's still young and he's not going to pick it up. So he'll be 6 next week, right? December 12th, 6, something like that. So he'll be 6 years old. So other than that, he's a good boy. You put him on the potty, but he don't go. He just throw everything he could find in the You want some of this? Don't touch it. Yeah, that's, you see them? You see? You say hi? You touching them? Yes, those are the people. Those are the people. Yeah, I don't know signs by heart. You say he's a Sagittarius, because my oldest daughter's birthday was just the 1st, and she's a Sagittarius. So yeah, he's a Sagittarius. And your birthday is today. Whoop, whoop. Happy birthday. What's going on, Trev? Happy birthday. So now that we have 79 people in the chat, because Pap is about to talk her shit about 2 sides of a story pertaining these people knowing Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly. Yep, it's one of them damn mornings. Yep, I don't have no goddamn filter this morning. I'm sorry, but it's been way too much bullshit, right? A lot of bullshit that really, it don't matter, but it does matter to Mr. Kelly, real supporters that actually came out. And I understand that everybody kind of wants to know the truth. Will it make a big difference in saying that Mr. Kelly will be released tomorrow or the next day? No, it will not. Will it kind of help a little bit with, and if Mr. Kelly's attorney, Jennifer Bonjean, or maybe she has a different PI out there that's listening to a lot of things to help her write up or build some notations to develop her arguments at an appeal? Maybe so. Who knows? But this is a tough one, y'all. Get there. Go look at TV. Go. Beat it. Go over there. Go. What part of GO don't you know? Go. Scat. Ram. I got the cartoons on. You know. So, and he's not gonna stay over there because he's Graham's baby. So he likes to stay attached to me because, of course, I spoiled that one. He gets anything he wants, and You can't whoop him, and ain't no yelling at him, and none of that stuff. That baby, he gets anything that he wants. But you say the oldest son has, your oldest baby has autism, and he's a respectful adult now. So my son he didn't talk until 6. We're working on it, basic, and then trying to do the one words. He'll say duck, sometimes he'll say no or things like that, but then he gets in his mood where like, I don't want to talk today. So you say just be patient, and that's exactly what we do. My daughter, she tries to pushes him, to use the bathroom, and I'm like, just take him in there. He'll go. Don't force him. Don't make him sit on the, because she was making him sit on the toilet like 20 minutes, at a time on every other hour. And his doctor kind of recommended that too, basic, but we have pull-ups. If the pull-ups get too small, he can go into a depend, we're adults. We've been taking care of him since he left the hospital. He was in the hospital a little bit over a year, so he's okay, until he decides, I want to go. Yes, we take him and sit him on the potty and things like that, but he just, he won't have the patience to sit there. But so I had to get on my daughter basic, because over here, he'll go and I'll take him in there and I'll introduce him. I set him on there. I might take him off. I set him on there for about 2 minutes and he haven't done anything. That's just so that he know, hey, this is what this is for now, but my daughter, and then she has the new baby Emma, which if they show up, I'll bring her so you guys can say hi to her. She's a chunky monkey. Boy, this baby is big. I'm like, I can't hold you. You like 50 pounds at 2-3 months. No, but baby Emma is doing fine. But when baby Emma came, you can tell that a lot of stress had become on her because she's got to juggle Keandre, which he has the disability. And then Kiwan is pretty good. He's self-efficient. He does, because he's a big boy now, but having a disability son and then a newer baby, I can imagine how hard that is, because your disability baby would need, still needs that certain attention and things, because he can't open his, his sippy cup. He can't pour his milk. He can't, he can feed himself. You tell him, he'll grab the spoon and feed it. It'll spill a little bit, but he's getting the hang of that. So I understand that, but patience, and I thank you, Basic, for that, because I have all the patience in the world when it comes to these babies right here, and they spoil, and I don't want nothing to happen to them, so they precious to me right now. Even though I get in my days, we bring the kids over, hell to the no, I'm resting. You keep your own damn kids. So anyway, let's get the likes up, y'all. Let's get the likes up, because this show here is not just about my opinions. It's about all of the innocent supporters that come together to help support Kelly. And we're the people, that is trying to make a little sense of what's going on. Let me start off first, because I want to tell you guys where after I set up for a little, I fell asleep a little bit, woke back up, fell asleep, woke back up. Let's get the likes up. Fell asleep. Come on, Maz. Let's get the people to help get the likes up on the channel, because I'm going there today. And the reason why that I can go there today is because, hey, I don't give no fuck. I ain't out here paying nobody rent. Ain't nobody paying mine. I ain't trying to lose virtual associates, but if it happens, then it happens. It is what it is, because my life is going to continue to go on. I'm going to still pay my mortgage. I'm going to still, do everything that I've been doing in my life. So don't be sensitive. Don't be taking this as offensive, but we all understand how this whole construction worked, but we got to get the lights up, because I'm at 36. So we got the lights up. Even the ones that's in the bushes, hit the goddamn likes, hit the likes. So give me a second. I'm going to check on Key1, y'all. Never mind. I was getting a phone call from his mom too, so I'll get it. But yeah, I know you say fuck him, but we still need to talk about it. Two sides. All of a sudden now, we're in this episode where we got the Don Harris coming out, right? At first, it was the episode about Don Russell coming out. And Don Russell had his whole theory. I'm not going to say manufacture, but manufacture would be a good word because we all know that manufactured is something that, you know, you bring out, you put together, you know, observe it, spew it out. It's manufactured. The thing with manufacturing stuff is that you got to figure out whether if it's going to work or if it's not going to work. Kind of like a project, right? Lego blocks, you know, you manufacture a tower out of Lego blocks. Will the Lego blocks, you know, work or is it going to fall down? You know, what stability do they have in their stories? As I watched a lot of people in the subs, you know, in the chats and on these panels that were out, you know, now you got to try to decipher whether if this person's story is true and this person's story is not. And when we get that, it's entangled because we got half of the subs that do believe side number 2. You got half of the subs that believe side number 1 and then vice versa. This shit is bizarre, okay? Now that we move past the Don Russell stories, you know, he comes out and now he has been charged and of course given his sentence to serve, which was 20 months or whatever. Then he's got, I believe, another court thing that he possibly may get some more time. When I saw that, I'm here thinking that, well, okay, Don Russell came out with particular paperwork to show the superior people who was in Mr. Kelly's life, hey, this is going on, and this is XYZ. And then he also showed where, you know what, I can, you know, try to stop a Lifetime movies. I can speak to Tim Savage. I can do this and do that and do that. He came out as somewhat as, in my eyes, as a public hero, you know, for Mr. Kelly. However, some things didn't work out. Paperwork was written up and the towers tracked him on the highway and all this shit. Next thing you know, he was in an indictment because he did X, Y, and Z, right? So move past Don Russell. Now, all of a sudden, we have what this PI, Mr. Harris, right? Mr. Harris' credentials was also shown to us, and I have to say her name because that's where I first saw it, and that was through Randa's page, and she was putting up this, and then there was this video. So, and we see the video where he's connected to some important people, suit and ties, and he's going through his case, and I see him as a, you know, military person. You know, you don't usually find too many corrupted military people when they've reached a certain level in their, you know, profession. A lot of them usually kind of hold some truth to them. One, because they were sworn in to protect your country, you know, and do a whole lot of other things, you know, classify shit, you know, they have to raise their hand under oath. So when I hear military with Mr. Harris, that's how I had chose to look at him, you know, like this is a man that has to have integrity. This is a man that we should trust. He doesn't show to me on screen any signs of desperation of needing money. You understand what I'm saying? Put a 1 in the chat. Do y'all agree? Can y'all agree with a little bit what I'm saying? We got 47. I'm gonna keep asking you guys to hit my like button out there. You're in the chat, hit the like button. You know, like I say, I'm gonna be on a little bit bullshit today, and it is what it is. And then I'm gonna be a little bit nice. I'm gonna try, right? So it's kind of hard to look at the deception of Mr. Harris. I'm listening to Bookham, you reading his whole resume of everything, right? And I'm like, wow, the shit you're reading, Bookham, do you understand that that's an impeccable goddamn resume? How do you take a resume and try to demise it to fit the narrative of corruption? I could not understand that. I would hire him. And I'm sorry. I'm like, what? He did what? He served what? Okay, he got this. All right, okay, he met with this person. He even went up, as he stated, against, the mayor or somebody, whatever, who he felt with his integrity to, that, you know, they were compromising some things, and he went, pulled off his goddamn shoes and went and stepped in the fucking mud and say, After doing all of that, Mr. Harris comes out and told everybody how he lost his job, but they rehired him. The part that Bookham gets out of that is that he lost his job. He didn't even, in my opinion, really give two hoots about what was the reason behind Mr. Harris losing his job, right? Now, let's jump to this other page over here, because this side over here is when I learned about Bookham's resume, right? I learned his resume. And inside of his resume was a bunch of fucking buffale of some goddamn actor with that was looking for a transgender fucking show or some shit. Well, depending on the type of job that you're going after, to me, which would be, the screen job with some bullshit that I seen on YouTube, the juju beads and the hula hoop skirt and this or that. What the fuck would I would want to hire you to manifest any goddamn credentials of security type shit going on with Mr. Kelly? Who do y'all want? Do you want the application? Do you want the resume from side number one, which is Mr. Harris? And don't be biased. Let's not judge Bookham because we already know how he done showed his ass out here. Or do you want the guy on resume from number two? Because if I had to do the interview, I'm sorry, I would have to go with Mr. Harris. His resume shows what he did, how he did it, when he did it, who he worked for, and of course, that's how it really works in the real world. So if you take me, hey boo, if you take me and you take Joy is a hairstylist, but I am a goddamn architect, and downtown needs this whole new section of field built with a new building down here. Who y'all think that they're going to hire? They ain't hiring Joy. They don't need a hairstylist. They need someone who can architect a goddamn building. So when I look at these two here, I see Dancer and Prixon, Donald and Nixon, and all this shit over here. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. But over here, I see a prominent goddamn civilian that is well capable of doing the job that I need to be done. Now that Mr. Harris has come out, you also had Trent come back out, okay? Trent is has Mr. Harris, he's called in. Mr. Harris has been over here on One Pap Show. Mr. Harris has, I believe, did DJ show. Shout out to Randa because she's revamping a lot of things to bring back to our memory so that you can stay sounded in your judgment. Good morning, Juicy. You understand? So make your decision. However, does it really matter to us when it comes to Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly? And my answer to that is going to be hell freaking no. This is all just one hell of a damn shit show, okay? There is some minor problems, some minor glitches and with Mr. Harris, but those are not personal. And I also understand why I developed these minor glitches with Mr. Harris, because I have to understand that there is some exclusive things that just cannot be shown. So I have to understand that. However, the questions are still in, it lays in my membrane about it, right? But let's jump over here now, because now you got the whole Kip now. And y'all surprised? You mean to tell me all this talking and everything, he finally comes back out? How long have we been putting in the chats, bring Kip out? Even my guy, Ed would come in here and Ed would keep it rolling in the chat. Where's Kip? Bring the Kip out. Kip comes out. So I guess it takes certain people to do so. No matter what y'all say and how y'all feel about it, Kip and Kaleidoscope is still brothering and sistering, right? A lot of people probably got a question, which I know that I did, about what she stated that he just popped up on the channel, and his story laid there. And after that, they prospered into virtual brother and sistering, right? She didn't have no judgment about them, right? Let me start with Prima Kaleidoscope, right? Because she always states this all the time. Let's get the likes up, y'all. She always states that, what's going on, Jason? it's the other side for her. She always states it's the other side for her because everybody's out here yapping, right? Yappity yap, yap, right? Me, even when it comes to her, or Bookham, or Mr. Harris, or, well, Don Russell had actually finally left, you know, but even so much him, we'll add him into the algorithm. I always said this. Shut the fuck up. You know why? Because Mr. Kelly isn't talking. And you don't talk before the person who has to do the time at all. You talk after him, not before him. So when Prima Donna always comes out, I said her name so you guys will know, Calypso, and this ain't to start no beef or whatever, trust me, I got ignoring skills impeccably. You can talk your ass off. I don't address you unless I want to address you. Ain't that right, Ty? Because you coming, baby. Oh, baby. You wait till I learn how to move that motherfucker head like this. Girl, I'm going to put you on every goddamn thing I find. Put some beats to you. I don't learn that shit, Ty. I ain't that goddamn super slow. I may be slow. I ain't super slow. And when you get super slow, then you gotta get a problem. I ain't super slow, girl. I'm going to get you, Ty. But anyways, let's move on. She always says that it's the other people for her because they all come out to do this and to do that. Mind you guys, Randa played a video yesterday in case you guys didn't catch it, right? And it was the very first video that I believe, it may be another one before that, but when I came out in 2019, I'm doing the I right now, right? I saw that video and it was pretty much my main video after he struck my channel. Somebody told him, oh my God, this girl over there, we don't know who she is. And I'm gonna tell you who that person was. I am. Man, she keeping up a bunch of shit. She doing this. Man, who is this girl? Y'all should know who I sound like when I say it that kind of way, right? Marshall, Prompt Bookham. What's going on? Who is this girl? Who is this girl, man? Who is this girl, right? So he saw the video. He struck my channel, right? You know, she riding your dick, man. She's doing this, but I'm spitting fucking bars on this nigga. But because of that happened, there was no attraction. There was no attention over here, right? But I was putting the shit out. Cause I was saying the shit every day. But it was that damn video. Randa dropped it. I don't know if it's still up. Y'all have to go catch it. The lady come off of Facebook. He was there. Back to Skeletoscope, right? Because she always says that if these people would just shut the fuck up, she's leery about all these people coming out telling all of this and telling all of that, when in fact, her other brethren was the first one that was out here dropping fucking bars on Mr. Kelly's shit. It was only him. Why didn't she say, shut the fuck up, when he decided to take on that Phaser show? That's when shit should have been shut down. If you riding for your nigga, you don't talk before your nigga, because you got to keep in mind that it ain't you that's going to go do the 30 days. You may always feel like that you're doing what's right for someone. However, when you started talking, the people that may be against you or against Mr. Kelly is going to grab every word that you said and use it to however the hell they feel like doing. And in case he ain't sat back to realize that shit, that's exactly what happened to your boy, Skeletoscope. Let's keep that shit real. So when you came out, you should have shut down his goddamn mouth. But no, I get it. Because in order for another person to produce their show and get a swing of what was going on, some narratives, you know, a little evidence or whatever, you got to hear that person out too. Because then that's going to help you, you know, throw in some narratives, some bundle of joy in your, you know, the conspiracies and the propagandas. And that's how it happened. But had he not even volunteered to do any of those things until Mr. Kelly actually had the time, which he probably would have had Don Russell allegedly, or what's the other guy name? As Is Entertainment allegedly said that they were trying to put together some type of, you know, story out here for Mr. Kelly. Lifetime wasn't having it. Don Russell took it upon himself to, hey, we got to shut this down until we hear Mr. Kelly's story. But then after that, once Mr. Kelly tell his story, the only stories that you will be hearing that would be factual would be bouncing off of what the fuck Mr. Kelly says. But because we didn't get that, you're out here now trying to decipher or depict what the fuck all these other motherfuckers are saying, whether it is true or not. Isn't that a fucking hot mess? Put a one in the chat, because I just spit some real motherfucking shit on y'all ass. Amongst all of these people, right? You got in the chat right now, almost 63, because that's what I'm going to call out that hit the like button. That's R. Kelly's supporters, right? Including me. Are not the people that are out here arguing. You became the people that found that you can hope or believe that I can send my money here. I can donate to this, or I can trust this nigga. I can trust this nigga. He's speaking facts. And Mr. Kelly still ain't told y'all shit. Not a goddamn thing. So I've been totally confused with this confliction of I'm rocking with him. I'm rocking with her. I believe, who in the fuck? I just listen to the stories. Anybody is welcome to come on and do their interview or speak their bars up on here. That doesn't mean that I'm going to rock with you by your coattail. I'm waiting on Mr. Kelly. And all his real supporters would sit back and do so. But since we are in this entanglement of money, destruction, corruption, alleged leaders, I got the information, I got this, and I seen him, he know me, that's my pops, that's my god daddy, that's my god sister, and all that shit. I told y'all in the car the other day, who gives a fuck? Who gives a fuck? Who gives a fuck? You ain't the one doing the 30 years. At this point, a lot of you guys should be at that who gives a fuck moment. If you at a who gives a fuck moment, put a 2 in the chat. Because I'm at that moment. I've been way at that moment. I ain't heard from this man. He wrote this book. This is his life. The fuck do I care about? You ain't doing the 30 years or the 40 years. You're not the one that sat in there where a bunch of women came on that stand to say he did this, or he locked me up, he didn't feed me, I couldn't get off a bus, or he did this. You motherfuckers ain't the one. So who gives a fuck? I don't. But they want you to give a fuck about their stories and believing that they have the truth, the key to promised land. To promised land. Yeah, you keep believing that shit. You say you've been at that moment too. I know that's right, Juicy. Now, I'm not saying this, like I say, to be at a beef with nobody. Pat don't have no filter when she don't want none. And when she do want some, she knows how to apply that to her. See, I'm not illiterate. I'm not super slow. Nah. I just sit back and I just be chilling on this shit, right? What's going on, Miss Hollywood? So that went down. You want to look at Bookham's situation, right? Who wants to be this leader. You got half of Mr. Kelly's supporters that fuck that. You talk too much. You done told way too much of this. You got the baby by this. You the kin of this. You've been there since 1996. You built a defense fund, and then here comes the dollar for the King Fund. Bookham's pressure, and this is my opinion, is about the fucking money. That's it. That nigga don't give a fuck whether if you guys believe him or not about being a godson or my pops. Not a goddamn thing. See, he says, and I'm going to try to quote him. Man, all these people just come out here because, you know, they think that they was all of that and none of them gonna bust a grape. These are internet fucking busters. But I'm watching him do internet busting shit. I'm gonna fuck you up. when I see you. I can kill you, I can shoot, all this shit. But then he fixes his mouth to turn around to say, you know, about what other people are doing. When you see this, right? The problem that the people are now having with the kaleidoscope, because everybody's on the outside looking in, and their brother and his sister, is because why ain't you correcting his shit? But she wants to put out that you people can correct what the fuck is going on, because you guys are all the way left off the narrative of what's going on. You should be out here fighting. What's going on, Zoe? Lisa Van Allen or Portia and Sparkle or Drea, or y'all off the scale. But yet then you seen your brother fall off the scale. Your brother claims to be the main one that is very close to Mr. Kelly. So if it was going to stop, that's where you needed to start at, right there. But I get it. He ain't gonna listen to you either. Now he just gonna keep stealing your motherfucking commentary, girl, and that's all the fuck you do. And he don't have no problem doing so, because you're not gonna come back alive. So just let your shit get out that way and get the shout outs, and you just continue to, you know, get your visitors and your views and shit up over that way. You have behind the scenes. Y'all motherfuckers using each other. And that's what's so funny about that shit. He using you, you using him. I be over here cracking the fuck up. He love post your shit up, and I'm gonna say prima donna because she gonna get some. And then you hide behind the scenes. But she could have been shut, the brother and sister, shut it down. Shut it down. Tell your brother, and he ain't got to be no more than what he's trying to be, because the public ain't come for his ass. They come out here for Mr. Kelly. So how can they be back on track and you know, talk about all of the people or the things that happened to Mr. Kelly when you have a main, okay, boo, the main distraction, right? And he is a big distraction. He needs to kill the subtitle. Nobody gives a fuck about the subtitles. Nah. No, nobody cares about the godson, all that uncle shit, cousin shit, and all that shit. So if he'd have killed the subtitles, then that was it, because he used the subtitle to gain the momentum of where he is now today. Yeah. So all of this 2-day panels or whatever, it then brought Kip back out. Kip has a total different story than Mr. Harris, which we should have known. We ain't had no same 2 or 3 people that have aligned the same stories together at all. Why is that? Why is that? Because one wants something or the other one don't want. Why is it? Money. This is the money shit. This is a money fucking come up. If money was not the common denominator, then the second common denominator would be that I just hate Mr. Kelly. What's going on, Judy? I just hate Mr. Kelly. Let's get the lights up, y'all. That's the only 2. Because other than that, well, no, there's a third one. There is a third one. Because Mr. Kelly done something to me. Either he didn't pay you on time, or he didn't let you ride the Sprinter, or whatever the case may be. Those are the main 3 fucking common denominator culprits that causes Mr. Kelly to be in this situation. He didn't do something to somebody, or he did something to somebody, or he didn't pay somebody, or he didn't let you do what you wanted to do because he was the boss man. Yeah, pretty much. That's just the way I see it. Now, Kip is back out. Kip allegedly is supposed to be this whole security thing, right? That's how I heard what his status quo was, right? Put a 1 in the chat. Did you guys think that that Kip Hinton was a part of being the head security for Mr. Kelly and Greed? Yes, lady, that too, that part. Was he the head security? Somebody help me out here and wait for it. Because that's what I thought he was. Bookham says that, well, Kip, I guess brought him in, right? I had a video that I done a while back where Bookham talked about, actually I posted a piece of it in my community board, right? Where he talked about he went to this security school and he's got this, license or certificate for this and, this is that. But I could have sworn, and if I'm wrong, tell me that I'm wrong, that Kip was head of security. So as I'm listening to, whose show was it on? Was it Trent's show or Randa's show? I think it was audio. Maybe it was audio from Randa, right? And Kip is talking about how he's talking about all of Mr. Kelly's finances. You understand me? And so I typed in the chat, why the fuck is you go from security to being all around this man's books of finances? Mind you that the story that Kip told literally matches what Don Russell's story was. Don Russell talked about how, the money was going here and it went here and he needed money for this and then money. And then I'm listening to Kip's story. Now he's talking about it. But the only thing that puzzled me with the Kip story was that the Kip, I assume, was security. How is it that a security person ends up all around Mr. Kelly books of finances to know the movement of his finances? Make that shit. See, Don Russell didn't come in as that type of security, right? Not like the police security like Kip, all right? That's what I thought. So that there puzzled me. Now, if you take Kip's credentials, which was security, because I'm going with security. I'm going with door number 1, not door number 2. I ain't never heard him or anything or anybody call Kip name out as the financial assaultant account. I didn't hear that shit. And all the way through 3.5, 4 fucking years. His name ain't never came up. Don Russell ran down pretty much all the names on the list. The Cheryl Max and all those people that was, that deal with money. Now he dealing with the money. It's like, what the fuck? Yeah, we could see why Mr. Kelly was fucked up with some shit like this. But now, as I go back and I have to tap into that old video that I saw, I'm listening to Bookham, on phases. He DEA. That's what the fuck he said. It's on my community. He went to school, get the certificate for security. Him and Kip is security. Bookham even tells a fucking story about him and Kip and they at the hotel. Mr. Kelly gets fucking sick with some shit, he said, puts him up in the suite or whatever, and the 2 securities went across the street. Fuck on Red. And Jane. Yeah, and Jill and Jack, all them motherfuckers. They left now, And then all of a sudden, these 2 women end up on some goddamn show with Gloria Ari. How do they explain that? So if we jump back over here to Mr. Harris, I ain't seen no shit about like that. I ain't seen Mr. Harris come out here with a motherfucking story talking about he was at a club or he was over here. Yeah, he was in there in 96 and around that time, his house got broken into. I ain't seen none of that shit. So what I'm saying is that when I hear Kaleidoscope speaking in her bitterness, I guess it would be bitterness or anger, I don't know, right? What's going on, Jay? You don't hear these corrupted stories from the other people that has come out to have their interviews as opposed to the stories that you have heard behind now Kip and then Bookham. You don't hear those stories. But yet then she says that, well, no, they're just mad because, Bookham says that you guys are furious because he knows that man. Well, I should have set this up because in the commentary, if you guys remember, Siobhan from the ladies, right? She made her statement about it. She put her clause out there about it, I sat and I gave it some thought last night about all of the traveling back and forth and all of the women that obtained R&Bs. I can't, that's hardly whatever. Yeah, one of them, the houses, right? And can you guys count how many times that nigga showed up
and everybody housed that nigga. Everybody, including the him too women, fed that nigga, huh? Took him to airports, huh? Can y'all count on y'all hand how many times? And keep in mind, because the keywords Airbnb, Queen always got my back. Thank you, boo. Can y'all count on how many times? See, because that's a red goddamn flag to me, kaleidoscope. Yeah. And when it comes to a nigga, somebody at my door, I hope it's his mama, right? That's a red fucking flag to me. You, Mr. Kelly's minty. Yeah. Ain't never got the money to go down to support. And we're talking about the people that were down there, it's all women. They feeding this nigga. They housing this nigga. They making sure he getting a ride around. They making sure he getting to the airport. You mean to tell me that this nigga couldn't do a goddamn thing for himself at all? I'm gonna tell you what he did. In my opinion, this is just my opinion. I think he used those women. I think he took advantage of all of those women because he knew Mr. Kelly. That wasn't a good enough reason. I'm glad it wasn't me, because I'd have looked up at this nigga like, shit, you better get your ass one of them blankets and blow up tents and get your ass down there with the homeless over there, because you came homeless, motherfucker. You gonna be homeless. But then on the screen, talking mega goddamn shit. You can't talk mega shit and want to beat nobody ass if you can't be down anywhere to support yourself. That just didn't make sense to me. It makes sense to me. But all of the women, you know, and one thing about us women, we're vulnerable goddamn creatures. A smile and a story. And because we, you know, is charming, we can fit in. And so that's one thing that Bookham may say that is facts, you know. I got y'all in. But by what cost did it cost y'all to get in? And that's a fucked up situation to be in. Because it cost y'all. And everybody that did it, that's who I'm talking to. You know, not after kindness of your heart. Ain't no kindness of no goddamn heart for no grown-ass goddamn nigga. Wake the fuck up, women. Wake the fuck up. Wake the fuck up. Some of y'all probably got something back. Maybe you went to Popeyes or something and he bought a 10-piece and shared that shit. I don't know. Maybe it went down like that or whatever. But did he really pick up the receipt for the whole Airbnb? Did he really go and pick up the receipt for the rental car? Huh? Did he do that? Y'all was used like a motherfucker, man. Clear as day. Yeah, I'm on my line. Just a second. Clear as day. Clear as day. Yeah. I was like, wow. So I was like, explain to me how somebody can be so boasted, beaten up, rowdy, and all this stuff, right? You couldn't even fend for yourself. Took advantage of them damn women. All for the goddamn R. Kelly shit. That was a fucked up thing. But that's not addressed. And I get it with Kaleidoscope because she's only liking to address the important stuff of it. You guys and everybody else picks on him. So whatever, let him have that. But how did it all really start? And he was the first one that started yapping. And a lot of her bitterness is about the people that comes out and does the interviews yapping. That's what's fucked up. Like, you didn't see that first? Because I did. I did. But it was news to other people to start creating, to blog themselves or content create themselves, you know? So let them talk. Shit happen, you know, so you get in. But their stories are strange. It's weird. It's money. They said that the defense fund has not been turned over yet. Let's talk about that, right? They ain't get no money or whatever. I have yet failed to see, hear me good, Bookham call Doug, or, and not that he has to do it online, but even say that he's gonna set up some type of investigation on his own to find out where is Mr. Kelly money at? I had a problem with that. Nigga, they telling you, Bookham, you're the person that helped set this up. And Doug was help running this. He took over it. Don't you want to investigate along with Mr. Harris instead of fighting Mr. Harris? Don't you want to get in and help investigate what happened to the money? Or do you just want to keep sitting here arguing that, oh, the DJ took the money and Pam took the money and Sylvia took the money and Rosalind took the money or Jocelyn or what? You still want to argue about that? If it meant any goddamn thing to you, and since you helped start it, you and cousin, instead of sending people to jail, why the fuck ain't y'all out there start putting the case together? Because you have the credentials, you enforcement. You said you DEA. So you can prompt an investigation about that, but you don't come out to argue about that. You have failed to launch even a goddamn nation lawsuit with the people. Everybody send me your names, send me this. We finna go in and sue. Why? Why you ain't done that shit? Thank you for R. Kelly. Find his goddamn money. Start a launch. Mr. Harris, let me tell you the problem that, I had with that. Well, it's because I did. I ain't going to be biased. Mr. Harris stated that, I'm going to get back to you, Booker. I'm going to get back to Kip. But Mr. Harris stated that he came out with underneath Nicole. Put a one in the chat. Don't let me be wrong. Stand me correct. Let's get the lights up. He said that he came in investigating under Nicole Beck. Is that true? Did you guys hear that? Come on, mods, help me out here. I'm not going to sit here and I don't want to tell a lie. Is that what he said? The girl said that he used them and her sister. Okay, so which way was it, Queen? Who did he come in under to investigate? If y'all go back to find her video, she did tell you all who he was, and that's when I fell off. Oh, okay, Sandra. You say it's done. Oh, okay. Well, we just chit-chat. We're just doing our daily chit-chat. I probably have to go back and I don't have time. I'm just curious like who he came under. Because now you have Trent saying that he came under the MA1, right? Said he came in or he learned something and went through or something with the MA1. You say you thought that he said that he got the list from Nicole, but Kels hired him. What I'm getting at, Randa, is at that time, Nicole Becker was his attorney. Yes or no? Kels hired him and he's attached to the defense fund. That was what his primary job was, correct? That's what his primary job was. He didn't have the primary job of coming out here to find out. Because I'm so lost, I have to be honest with this whole, well, you set him up, but I'm looking at in this paperwork over here, with a whole bunch of girls that took the stand. But everybody out here is like, well, you set him up. So it's like I'm looking at two different setups. You understand? There's a setup about something with what, all these people contact these girls and say, well, this is what, go in and get them and da-da-da-da. Then it was coming down from the Sony down to what's his name? The other guy. Then you got Mike Avenatti. Then you got this person. And you got Kim Fox. Go down. All these people manufacture this shit up, But now it's the big argument about the fucking money. What's going on, rated R? Okay. However, because I'm trying to keep up with y'all, the defense fund stuff came in after because people were complaining. And then that's when we got Mr. Harris on board to tap in to see what was going on with that. However, my question is, this happened, Mr. Harris, under the umbrella of Nicole blank Becker. My head hurting too. All right, mine too, right? So, and Nicole blank Becker ended up leaving the office. Hey, grandson, what's going on? You okay? All right. You say ask Mr. Harris. Oh, okay. I guess I can, but he's probably not here today. So I'm trying to, we working it out ourselves from what I can remember, right? Okay, Queen says no. Okay, so we'll leave it at that because my assumption, I got to go back and listen to it because I was like, well, okay, but did he say that? I gotta go back and listen because if he didn't, then we're cool. See, Randa said, yeah, Nicole plays a big part. You see what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying, Randa. I just felt like that he came in somewhere around that time. And I'll tell you why I say that, Queen, because one question that I did ask Mr. Harris was about the time that the situation occurred about the videotaping when he went in and he had some problems about, well, what's that camera up there on the wall and things like that. See, that was Mr. Harris. And that was around the Nicole blank Becker time, right? You know, it wasn't Jennifer Bonjean at the time. It was Greenberg and her, the lady. Yeah. So that's why I asked that. Because now I'm asking it for this reason, because blank Becker ended up, you know, off the case, right? Gone, bamboozled. She's the one that stood up in the courtroom talking about, you know, find him guilty. Now you got Cannick. Cannick pulls her, get on up out of here. The show goes on, right? So at that point, is what I'm asking is when Mr. Harris services was no longer needed, or did he continue to stay on board? Now we have Bonjean on board, and is he reporting to her now? Is that what's going on? So sorry, y'all, who's got guests in the house, but so did it happen that way? You understand what I'm saying? Like, did it happen that way? That, you know, so was he still on board? He gave the story yesterday. Okay, so he's still on board and he reports to Mr. Kelly. So this takes us back to the beginning, Queen, of my standpoint when I actually demonstrated about the resume. So how is it? And I know it's something that he cannot do. Can't get rid of side number two. They're going to talk. They're going to say what they want to say. I heard tad bits of Kip saying that, oh, this guy calls me out of the blue, questioning me, you know, yada, yada, yada. And Bookham, he interjects, yeah, you know, you don't talk to nobody, you know, you don't supposed to know, and who is this guy? But Kip says that he knows Mr. Kelly very well. He was in, he spent 2 days being interrogated, yeah, right? But if you have Mr. Harris, who is now known or then known as the PI for Mr. Kelly, my question was to Kip, why didn't you trust him? Why didn't you just say, hey, well, okay, you know, the day or two, let's meet up. Then that way, he could have proved to you his credentials. He could have proved to you who he was and why he was. You understand? But he didn't do that. He was like, well, I didn't trust this man, and he did so-and-so. He did all the whole 10 yards, which was like unnecessary. There was no reason for him to establish a quarrel between those two when all you have to do is go and do your homework. Just go. Listen, man, I don't know who you are, but I'll meet up. Let me see what's going on, yada, yada, yada. Mr. Harris clearly tells him that he has, he can get some of the report probably, you know, the trans shit that was saying. Now, what if he comes out here with that? What if, because now he probably can, Mr. Kelly's case is over, right? What if he's able to produce that transcript from your testimony in your interrogation? What if he's able to do that? Then what? Then you have to ask yourself, well, Bookham, how's that going to make you look? Because you joined together at the hip. Two people that was about to tear each other head off, coming from the Phases show. Yeah, you better not. You got me fucked up. So last night, y'all goddamn bros again. And I get it, because we always use that damn excuse about, well, brothers can fight, sisters can fight, you know, yada, yada, yada. Well, it doesn't look good, especially when you got nothing but Mr. Kelly supporters out here. So either one or the other of you two is